What's up, Tire Garage TV? 5 things to look at before going on the road trip. Let's go. Welcome back to the channel. Hope everybody's having a good December. My name is Pablo. I own and work and live here at the Tire Garage in Santa Ana, Southern California. A little tire shop that I opened up about 3 years ago, and I love it here. I live here, so welcome. This channel is all about car stuff. Me fixing cars, me working on cars. I do tires, a little bit of everything in here, and all the car shows and stuff, any car things related, I show you here. This is part of the business, part of running the business. So anything that I need and I do and I work on here, I'll show you, all right? That way you get the idea of what it is to work at a shop, turning wrenches, doing the paperwork. Well, the paperwork's not the fun part, but anything car related, we'll do it here. Cool. All right, so join us. Well, welcome. I'm happy you're here. Go hit that subscribe, go hit that like button, go hit that share button, and ring the little bell down there too, so you get notifications for when we post new episodes here. On this episode, I want to share a little something. So this customer came in and she wants me to take a look at her car to see if it's good to go on the road with. She's taking a road trip, and we live in California, so winters here, they're cold, but they're not extreme, right? But what are the things you look at when you're looking at to go on the road, right? To go take a road trip. Especially right now in December, people are maybe going out of town, you're taking your car with you. So what are the things you look at for before that road trip? So on this episode, I want to show you a little bit of that, all right? So let's get to work. Let's get to work. Let's get to work. Here we are under the engine. This is the engine bay. Now, this isn't the car that she brought in to look at, but this is the one that I have in now. This one has other issues. Basically the camshaft sensors. I'm gonna check the coil packs too. But anyways, let's get to work on this one. Number one, first thing to look at, oil. Make sure your car has oil, enough oil too. Not just oil, but has the right amount of oil. Now, how do you check that? Okay. This one here reads specifically engine oil. So it'll say engine oil on this one, but not all of them have that. Most of them are going to have a dipstick, whether it be here. Sometimes it's on this side when the engine's facing the other way. Sometimes it's towards the back, but you'll always see either a pull tab or something like this, and this is called a dipstick. So this is what you're looking for, okay? Now, when you pull the dipstick out, basically what you're looking for is always have a rag with you. Basically what you're looking for is these two. I hope the camera picks it up clear. These two marks here, you're looking for the oil to be in between these two marks, okay? So you're gonna take it out, clean it off, put the dipstick back in, okay? As soon as you do, pull it back out, and you'll see the level of oil that it's at, okay? This one has it about here. So it's in perfect condition. Once it's out, might as well check it, take a look at the oil. Make sure it's not like chocolatey. It should be a brown, dark color like that. It shouldn't have any consistency like water. It shouldn't be runny. It's oil, it should be thicker than water. So a dark color is something you're looking for. Dark color is okay. Something like a milkshake is not okay. So just keep an eye out for that. So look at the level, make sure that's correct, okay? That's number one. The thing we're looking at in number two is coolant. Make sure it has enough coolant, okay? In this car, the coolant is right here. This is the expansion tank. So it has an extra tank. The radiator is under this, which you'll see here. This is the radiator cap, right? When you open this, open the radiator cap, never open this when it's hot. Okay, never open this when it's hot. Let me say that again. Never open this when it's hot. So once this is open, you should be able to see the water level here, which it does have water. So you see it right there. See that? That's the coolant. Make sure you put the right coolant in here. Don't just put water in there. That's an easy, quick solution. But you always want to make sure you have antifreeze. Like let's say you go to Big Bear, right? And it snows over the weekend and you're stuck there for the weekend. If you put water in here, it's gonna freeze. It's gonna turn into ice. That's not what you want. That's what the antifreeze is for. It's not supposed to freeze. And every car's a little different. Europeans, some Asians take red coolant, blue coolant. Others, GMCs, Fords, take the orange stuff. Just check with your automaker, or if you're gonna go buy it at an auto parts store, they're probably gonna tell you which one it takes. So be mindful of that. Don't just put water in here. If you put water in there, it's gonna freeze. That's not good, okay? So keep an eye out for the level. This one specifically tells you right here, at this level is full, okay? This one obviously is missing. It doesn't have enough. So we're gonna fill this up. This one's thick plastic, so I can't really tell if it has where the level is. Oh, okay, see? I hope the camera picks that up. So the level is up to here. If you notice down here, it says low. Here it says full. So it's in the middle. It's a little lower than full, but it's still at a good level. It's still at a healthy level. So at least we know coolant, it has enough of it. So we're good on that. So coolant, that's number 2, okay? The next thing you want to look at is your tires. Tires and tire pressures, okay? Tires, take a look at your tires. Make sure they're not bald. If you see wear like this, that's good, okay? If you see something more like this, that's not good. See that? He's got a lot of, this person needs tires already. In fact, we're taking care of him today. That's why he's sitting here. So yeah, tires like this need to go. Don't drive on this. Even if you're not taking a road trip, change your tires, please. So if your tires are in good condition and you're ready to hit the road, make sure to check your tire pressures. Because if you take a road trip and your tire pressures are too low, you're gonna waste more gasoline that way. These are at 33, see that? Generally, the tire pressure you wanna have it at is marked. So here's what we're looking at, okay? The tag is either gonna be here on the door, here on the frame, well, on the body, or here on the door. In this case, it's right here. This is the front tire size, rear tire size, and the PSI it should be at. Every car has a tag like this. This is a digital marker, okay? So this one's digital. Most places and gas stations are gonna have this one, okay? Now, how do you use this one? Well, basically you're gonna put this tip of the tire, once it's connected, you put this tip into the tire and pull this lever to air up, okay? When you do that, this thing that pops out, see that? That thing that pops out is actually what measures the PSI. You're gonna find these at any gas station. All of them have these. This is generally what they'll have. Now, the next thing to consider that I would recommend is your brakes. Here's the tricky part though. If you've never done brakes, if you don't know what to look for, then just don't take it to a mechanic, take it to a professional. That way he can actually take the wheel off and take a look at the inner pad and the outer pad. There's 2 pads on every wheel. And if you got drum brakes, you've got to take the drum off in order to look at the life left on those brakes. Here's what I mean about brake pads, okay? This person just recently got them because they're nice and thick. Let's take a look. This part right here is the brake pad. This is the metal that I'm talking about. So if that metal reaches this rotor, then you're gonna have a problem. This thing here is called the squeal. So when this starts scraping the rotor, you get that screeching, raspy sound. That's a warning saying, hey, you need brakes already. Here's what I mean with the inner pad. This is the inside pad. Kind of the only way to really see it is to take off the wheel and really look in here. That's what this is for. So that's what I mean about brake pads. 2 pads for every wheel, for every rotor. And actually some cars have drums in the back. So those you gotta check out. I don't have an example here, or else I would show you what they look like, but those you have to take the wheel off. That way you get the drum off That way you can see the shoes. The shoes are like the pads from this example. Cool. There, you learned something today. So if you take a road trip and you're just there, like you're almost to the metal, chances are with how much driving you're gonna do, you're gonna go through the brakes. So you're gonna probably get down to the metal done, especially before a road trip. Just go do it. It's safety, it's your brakes, it's what's gonna stop your car. So go take a look at that. That's point number 4. Okay, point number 4, your brakes. Now the last thing to consider, point number 5. Point number 5 just depends where you live. I'm gonna leave this one open and for you to interpret, because it just depends where you live. If you live in a snowy area where you're taking a road trip and you know it's gonna snow, then you need good snow tires, number 1, a snow brush, number 2. That way you can clear the snow off of your windshield. And good tires that actually grip on the road are a must, especially if you're driving in snowy conditions. If you're going to a place where it rains a lot, for example, good rain tires are actually something that's really gonna help you out a lot. So, yo,
hello.
Look who we got here.
Hi, YouTube.
Mr. Matco.
This is what you need right here.
Oh, really?
Matco tools.
Matco tools, right? What's up, brother? All right.
I'll be right back.
I'll be right with you. Sorry for that interruption. He's so rude. But anyways, if you're going in rainy conditions, you're gonna need something. But you're gonna need tires that can actually clear rain from your path. Something that won't hydroplane. It'll grip the road versus you flying off on a corner. Windshield wipers works for both rain and snow. So windshield wipers, a snow brush. If you're going to a place where it rains a lot, then some good rain tires. Tires are a big deal when it comes to snow, when it comes to rain. If you're going to be going off-roading and stuff like that, also consider that. So right there. So point number 5, I'm going to leave you to interpret, okay? Point number 5, it just depends on the situation, depends on the place that you're going, okay? So I'll leave that one up to you to interpret. Cool? That's number 5. So there you are, 5 things to consider. My hands are all dirty. 5 things to consider. That's after touching the engine. Trust me, when you touch the engine, touch the tires, you're gonna get dirty. I'm used to it already. I have no problem with being dirty. But anyways, 5 things to consider before going on a road trip, all right? 5 things to take a look at. Now, you could do most of it on your own. The brakes I would take to a shop. That way get them to take a look at it. But everything else, you can do by yourself. You can do on your own. Take a look at it, check it, make sure you're good. I want you to be safe. I want you to be happy. I want you to have fun on those road trips. I love taking road trips, so let's do it, all right? Let's get to work. Check your cars before you go. Have fun, be safe. Enjoy your holiday season. I'll see you on the next one. We out. Let's get to work.